questions?
Yeah. Who's that girl in the red dress? She got the kind of titties I like to play with.
That's Marianne from Sales. She's a lesbian.
Okay, that's irrelevant.
Marianne is a lesbian?
She makes lesbian sex with Lynn Rutherford from accounting.
Okay.
Lynn is a lesbian?
Well, I'm lost. Like, how many lesbians total do we have to avoid?
None. We're not avoiding lesbians.
I don't avoid lesbians at all. I seek lesbians out. Lesbians got the nicest titties. Straight women, they have guys pulling and yanking on them and sweating on them, you know, and lesbians get touched delicately by other lesbians. You know, it's just nice.
Did anybody take in what I just said?
Well, it seems like there's a gauntlet of lesbians.
No.
In the evening when the sun goes down, folks all hurry to the edge of town. At the Bayou Bank they stand and wait in the clear there. Soon the water ripples catch their eye, and the ladies hush and breathe a sigh. On a lily pad all dressed in white, he appears there, and then he boogies up and down and
Hey everybody, and welcome back to What the Hell Happened to Them? A title fight is brewing. That's right, this season, Eddie Murphy versus Jim Carrey. I am your host, Patrick Skeyhill, and joining me on the line is a poor man's Ocean 11, Joe Vekeman.
Like this movie.
And on the audio boards is Lev Van Rensselaer, reminding me to remind you that you can email the cast at whathappenedtothemcast@gmail.com. And our sponsor this week is a new... Oh, Jesus, what does this say?
What does the copy say?
A new workout craze that is worth dying for the sins of your fat. Come to Pontius Pilates and enjoy all the new workout glee. And we have a special guest here, the man on the street himself, Mr. Paul Geromini.
So glad to be back.
And Joe, what movie is Mr. Paul Geromini joining us for?
2011's Brett Ratner directed Tower Heist.
All right, and what happens in this movie?
When a group of hard-working guys find out they've fallen victim to their wealthy employer's Ponzi scheme, they conspire to rob his high-rise residence.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy was second billed in this, and when's the last time we saw that? Like, his very first movie?
God, I noticed it so hard. And I'm like, yeah, because this is a Ben Stiller movie.
I mean, I know, but we've seen those things too, and Eddie's like, nope, you're putting me up top. But then we don't see Eddie a lot in the first 40 minutes, so maybe he was like, I get it.
Yeah, was the last time Eddie was billed second, was it 48 hours?
That's what I'm asking, yes.
Yeah, probably. Well, let's start, first of all, the salaries here.
All right, hold on. Mr. Jeremy, this is your first time on this season, right?
Oh, what? Really?
For Eddie Murphy, yes.
Oh, but you on for Jim?
Yeah, we did the one with the Miami Dolphins.
Ace Ventura.
Yes.
It's so long ago. It's at the beginning of the year.
Well, what are your feelings on Eddie Murphy, and how do you like him in relation to Jim?
I think I like Murphy over Jim, because Murphy, to me, has more of a down-to-earth humor, whereas Jim's humor is more crazy and zany.
Yeah.
Which I don't vibe with as much.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Murphy's more a man of the people.
Mr. Geromini, not a zany guy, he's telling me. Fortune teller, Mr. Paul Geromini, wants his comedy to be down to earth.
Oh, well then you should watch Chris Rock's Down to Earth.
Well, maybe when we do the Chris Rock season.
There'll be 10 episodes.
What's the budget, and then we can go into the salary.
Oh, the budget.
Yeah, let's see what piece of the pie everybody's taking.
Budget, 75 to 85 million.
Okay.
I'll start with Eddie. Eddie is taking a tiny slice of that because he's only being paid $7.5 million.
1/10 of the movie.
You know who's getting paid a hefty sum?
I guess Ben Stiller.
Yeah, 15 for Ben.
It was nice of Eddie to accept that that diss.
Well, I guess Ben Stiller has taken some extra money because it looks like he is the one that was instrumental in getting Eddie Murphy to get back onto the project.
To get back onto the project? He left the project?
Well, the original idea for the movie came from Eddie Murphy, who first pitched it to both director and producer Brett Ratner and Brian Grazer years before the project was finally launched.
I did notice he was a producer despite being second billed. I found that interesting.
Yes.
Yep, he agrees.
He'll be a guest someday.
What did Alan Alda clear?
Oh God, I want to know all this.
$2 million, $1 million. He's just like, glad I'm working again.
If I can find the rest of these salaries, that would be wonderful. But I think I only have the top two.
I just really like Alan Alda, so quite a fun surprise for him to show up.
Yeah, we got Alan Alda. Which we haven't seen on the podcast since that Julia Roberts musical thing. Remember that one, Joe?
Oh God, the Woody Allen movie.
Yeah.
Yes, don't ask me what the title of that movie is because it is just like a Woody Allen picture, like after the 90s.
Wait, but Joe, what's the title of that movie?
You just asked me. I don't know.
Oh.
It's like 5 words long or something. Also, speaking of 70s sitcom stars, we got Judd Hirsch.
I thought you would love that one.
He doesn't get to do much, but we got him.
Is he still locked in that closet?
We don't know.
That's how we left him.
We don't know. The movie just sort of ends abruptly.
The movie that Julia Roberts was in was Everyone Says I Love You.
Yeah, okay, there you go. One of those complicated titles there. I thought Ben Affleck was in this movie. What movie am I thinking of?
I don't know, but you got his brother.
Yeah, we did. We got guy from Oppenheimer, Casey Affleck.
Oh, his one scene? That's what he's from? You got Precious, Gabrielle Sidibe.
I thought she looked familiar, and I could not figure
really?
it out.
Okay, hold up. She's very distinctive looking.
She certainly is. Just Precious buried deep in the back of my mind, I guess. Based off the novel Push by Sapphire, of course.
Of course. Who else do we have in this?
You got Matthew Broderick.
Oh, of course.
Who do you think he liked working with more, Eddie or Jim, now that he's done both?
Oh, God. Well, unfortunately, to talk about this movie, I like the Cable Guy way more, so I hope he had a better time with Jim. Jim was definitely on the rise and at that point, and Eddie Murphy is definitely on the decline right now. So probably getting a little more frustrated Eddie right now because, like he said, he's being brought back to this project, and he's probably like, what are we doing here? We definitely get to revisit Téa Leoni. Woo! Look at this.
Who do you think she liked working with more, Jim or Eddie?
Wait, she was in a Jim Carrey movie? Oh, fuck. I was gonna... Because I was like, oh, yeah, she's in a Sandman movie.
Yeah, we definitely got her, but we also had her, I don't know, 20 episodes ago.
Fun with Dick and Jane, I believe, made more money than this, so she probably had more fun with Jim, even though that movie was put on the shelf for like 3 years.
Yeah, but like you don't know you're making the movie. You're on set. Who do you think she's like? Is Jim like palling around with her, or is Jim being like creepy?
Well, just really quick, one question about a movie being put on the shelf. Like when the premiere happens, like what the fuck is going on? Like we made this movie 3 years ago. We're finally doing the premiere now. So like, is that what's going on?
But you know, now that I think about it, was Téa and Eddie ever on set together?
Absolutely not. Also, Eddie Murphy is not in this movie for 1 hour. He's heard the background or at the beginning.
He's not heard. If you are watching the movie and not working.
I was watching the.
He's there. You see him on the street. He's there.
Yes, he's putting
Ben
things in the
Stiller
truck.
walks by him 3 times.
Yeah, but you can barely see his face.
Barely see. You're half paying attention, Joe.
I'm not half paying attention.
How much do you think Michael Pena of the Vatican Tapes fame cleared to be in this movie?
Michael Pena. I mean, this is early in his career. Very early. This is pre-Ant-Man.
That's how you can get him so cheap.
Well, I mean, they boosted him up a bit. I would say this is around his time when he was on, or he was going to be on Eastbound and Down, which is where I first saw him. Do you ever see Kenny Powers?
No.
No, yeah. You're missing out.
I'm okay.
Who else we got here?
Those are kind of the biggies, I think.
That's it?
Right? Who else is in that?
Casey Affleck.
We already talked about Casey Affleck.
Well, he's great. We love Casey Affleck, right?
Do you think because Eddie Murphy was a producer, that's why we got the Shrek cameo?
But we didn't even get Donkey. We got Shrek.
That is a little odd.
Because Eddie and Donkey can't be in the same movie. It would break the universe.
Just imagine him saying, like, what the fuck is that donkey doing down there? It'd be great. Break out the one F-bomb.
He's so handsome, that donkey.
All right. I'm just going to run through some of this stuff.
Okay. Well, first I was, in case what you bring up leads me to some points.
Yes.
I didn't mind this movie most of the time.
Me neither.
I thought, I actually liked Eddie's character here. I thought it was...
Me too!
I thought it was a great use of him. I thought it was a great use of his comedy.
Absolutely!
I'll just say, though, the script, particularly in the ending, takes some weird logical leaps that didn't make any sense to me at all, and it just felt like they were rigidly adhering to some kind of pre-planned structure and didn't want to organically change anything.
I agree.
Right?
I agree on all this. It's kind of like an Ocean's 11 movie.
I made the joke, obviously, but budget Ocean's 11, but then it was like, okay, we're Ocean's 5. And I go, no, I guess we're Ocean 6. And I go, no, we're Ocean's 5.5. And I go, wait,
Hold
we're
on.
Ocean 7? What are we doing?
Just hold on.
Yeah, what do you got?
Eddie Murphy and Chris Rock were both considered for starring roles in this film at one point, with the film being developed as an African-American Ocean's 11.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Chris Tucker and Dave Chappelle were also in talks for the roles at the stage. Murphy was eventually cast for a supporting role after Ben Stiller signed on as the lead, which is, putting the whole African-American Ocean's 11 thing to the end. It's just over. You can't cast a white man and say, oh, yeah, it's our black take on it.
Well, clearly the plot has totally, fully changed.
Yeah.
They just threw out, all right, black Ocean's 11, and then the blackness didn't seem to matter at all.
Mm-hmm.
But you get the three of those guys together, you got yourself a pretty good movie.
Stiller came on to the project. He got his friend Noah Baumbach to do some rewrites with him.
Noah Baumbach?
Noah Baumbach.
Rewriting this thing? No wonder it doesn't make any sense. This is not his milieu.
Also, up for the role before Alan Alda took it was Robert Redford, but he turned it down.
So they're like, all right, we didn't get Robert Redford. Who's next on the list? Alan Alda. Of course, he immediately comes to mind.
Director Brett Ratner was extremely excited to be working with Eddie Murphy because he was his hero and looked forward to working with him every day on the film. Murphy enjoyed working with Ratner and always sought his direction. They're still friends to this day. That's nice.
I was worried this was going to be the thing where Eddie was just so mad at how much the project changed.
Bullshit.
He's like, fuck this. And Eddie does to Brett what, Jesus, what the fuck's his name, did to him during Harlem Nights.
Oh, Arsenio?
No. The guy that
Richard
Eddie...
Pryor?
The guy, yes, there you go. Thank you. But no, Eddie was like, all right, I'm here. We're going to have fun. Let's do it. I'm not gonna come all the time.
He's having so much fun in this, and it's so nice. He's fast talking. He's very fast talking.
Yes.
It's such a throwback to his 80s persona.
It does feel like, classic Eddie
Welcomed.
Here. Yeah.
Something different. And I have been kind of, I guess, digging a little bit of his live action weird ass kid comedy things he's been doing.
Yeah, you've liked his being a dad comedies, but this is...
I like two of them.
Yeah.
I'd like to imagine that in Daddy Daycare, but those were far between. They were 10 years apart almost.
Just sort of annoy me when it would be like, Tay Leone doesn't like Alan Alda, doesn't like that he's going to get away with it, and then she's going to be like, oh, hey, Alan, by the way, I think someone's robbing your house. We got to put all of our resources toward this.
Yeah, why would she say that?
You don't even know that's true. You're just going off an inkling. Just keep it to yourself. Why you got to rush to solve that problem? You don't want him to have that ill-gotten money anyway.
She also seems to actually take a liking to Ben Stiller in this.
Yes.
I know they were drunk as shit in that scene, but...
I mean, they've got a date planning. Probably they'll meet up again at the end. Then it was also weird that everybody just got immediately arrested. And I go, based on what? What is the due process happening here? They're like, we just got to wrap up the movie. It's fine.
Exactly. When everyone's just the scene of people walking away, I'm like, this is so Ocean's 11, but not earned. They should have gone away with it. It should be different.
I mean, whatever. The Queen sacrifice thing was fine. It just felt extremely conveniently that 5 seconds later they were all arrested. I go, how did you didn't even have time to gather the evidence you need to arrest them? To even figure out who did it? How do you know all these people are involved? What are you basing this on?
The other thing there's two more things, but one thing I really want to get out of the way because I noticed it while I was paying attention, Patrick. Because how else would I have noticed it? Because it's 5 seconds fucking long.
Yeah, let's see.
The French Connection scene.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely, they have seen that movie.
I was like, it looks like he's doing a straight up shot for shot remake of it for a second, and I'm like, what is happening? Because it just comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, okay.
Mr. Geromini, do you know what scene we are referring to in this movie?
It's been a long time since I've seen The French Connection, so I need some context.
Give it to him, Joe.
Well, they're underneath the bridge. I don't know the particular bridge. It's a very famous bridge in New York City. Is it Astoria?
Oh, with the car with Eddie and him in the car.
Yeah, they're like driving through traffic on the wrong side just to, And so in French Connection, he's chasing a train. In this movie, he's just chasing another car.
That was a cool scene, but they really didn't get anywhere until they actually were stopped. So
because it was just to pay homage to the French Connection, clearly. He's just like, I like this movie. And I'm like, okay, well, have it mean something. I like that movie too. It's a great movie.
What else you got for us, Joe?
Well, the reason why this movie really hit it for me is because we timed it so well, apparently. What a great Thanksgiving movie this turned out to be.
Yes.
With the Macy's, when the Macy's Day Parade started happening, I was like, it went up a full star. I was like, this is wonderful. What the timing? It's like Thanksgiving's in like 2.5 weeks. I'm so excited.
It'll be in like a week and a half when this episode comes out.
Yeah, even better. It feels like we really care. And then in like 3 months in March, we'll do the last Eddie Murphy Christmas movie, and they'll be like, what the fuck? Yeah, he's got a Christmas movie on Amazon that I saw. And I'm like, oh. And it came out 2 years ago? Okay, sure. Who talked about it?
Joe's a sucker for Christmas movies, Mr. Geromini, the way you're a sucker for movies where people get blasted with major amounts of water.
Yeah, I feel like I have more in my wheelhouse. Although, no, there are a lot of Christmas movies.
There's a lot of Christmas movies.
I withdraw that statement.
There's a lot of Christmas movies starring Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah. I think there are better movies in my genre than your genre.
Well, name your top 3. What are your people being splashed?
Well, James Cameron's Titanic. That's one.
That's an excellent movie.
Number 2, I'm going to go with A Night to Remember.
Also Titanic themed.
Yeah.
And number 3...
Yeah, do you have a third Titanic movie?
I don't think it's a Titanic movie. I think I'm going to go with The Abyss.
Another James Cameron.
James Cameron just clearing house.
All right, Joe, what is the Titanic of Christmas movies?
Well, I mean, It's a Wonderful Life.
Makes sense.
That's my go-to. I love that movie. And it's just holds a heavy place in my heart.
When will James Cameron direct It's a Wonderful Life remake? Do you think the new Avatar movie is going to be like It's a Wonderful Life?
I don't even know what that is. I've seen half a trailer, and I'm like, okay, they're fire people? Okay. Just going through every stage of Captain Planet's oeuvre, right?
I guess he was like, I got to come out with 4 ideas real quick here. All right, we're doing water, and then, I don't know, fire.
Well, he had to do that as soon as he made the first one. He's like, okay, I got 5 more movies.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, we got the water, and they're like, okay. And there's fire, okay.
I think he wanted to do water because he does so much water already, and he's a big water nerd.
The new Avatar movie is coming out 6 days before Christmas, so...
Yes.
That's right.
I need to talk about the parade, because we saw too much parade.
You think there was too much parade?
I had no problem with it.
There was too much of it. I feel like I saw the whole parade.
Oh, okay. Where's that? Okay. So this was... I'll find the whole quote later, but this was mostly made up of footage from 2009's Macy's Day Parade. They did not film it during an actual parade.
What?
Yep, they clipped it.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
These actors were not on set during the parade. They actually cut this up into different chunks and shot them in not chronological order. Are you sure?
Shut up. I thought it was fine.
Okay.
For what it was. I mean, we're talking about Brett Ratner here. We're not talking about
I'm just like, duh, they didn't shoot it then, Joe.
Fake snow is used during the part, or the slide teaches locks picking at the rooftop with digital snow. Oh, really? That wasn't real snow? Brett Ratner didn't know how the wind machines in the snow in either direction. The film was shot during the fall and winter at the time. Well, I'm glad they were cold at least.
Yes. Method.
I didn't understand that lockpicking scene, because he gives them lockpicking tools, and then he shuts the door.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, so now we'll have like a 5-minute comedy lockpicking scene. And we don't get that.
We
just got to another scene.
And then another character does the lockpicking and no one else does it.
Yeah, maybe cut that one.
Because
I mean, the scene itself is fine, I think. It's not... The movie isn't Ocean's 11. It doesn't care about the heisting per se.
It kind of does, but it doesn't. It's so half-assed.
It's not about yeah, we'll come up with this plan, and then we get to see the plan in action. It kind of reminds me of American Animals. You got a bunch of boobs trying to do something they're not particularly good at doing. Even Eddie, the career criminal, isn't a great criminal. He's a very small-time burglar guy, so...
Another reason why this feels like soft Ocean's 11 is because Ted Griffin, who wrote Ocean's 11, is one of the writers on the movie.
He came to help with some of the heistier parts of the film.
Yeah, with Noah Baumbach. Ted Griffin, Noah Baumbach. Who else are we going to throw in there?
It's a dream team.
Let's throw Aaron Sorkin in there, Just get all the heavy hitters.
I have an important question to discuss.
Yeah.
Is this film racist?
Is the film racist?
Because as soon as Ben Stiller needs a criminal, he just thinks, oh, I know that black guy.
Yeah, I was going to bring this up.
And then as soon as Ben Stiller realizes he needs a safecracker, oh, I know that black one.
It's another black girl.
Okay, but he didn't pick her because she was black. He picked her because her father made safes.
Yes, there are plot explanations, but...
Okay, the other thing is, at a certain point, before Matthew Broderick picks up a gun, I was like, are the only people that are going to wield guns black people? Like, what are we doing here? This is... I kind of thought there was some hints at it, but... maybe I was wrong.
Well, I think what helped the Ben Eddie thing was that he wasn't just like some random black guy Ben knew. They actually had some kind of minor past. So at least it doesn't feel crazy that he's going to go to a complete stranger. He's like, well, I do know-ish of this guy.
Do you really know a person you walk by on the street every now and then?
I mean, they seem like they've been in the same neighborhood probably most of their lives, so like they just never like interacted, but it'd be like, some guy I went to high school, middle school with, like I know them, we just never talked, but there they are. That's enough for me.
So is the Téa Leoni character supposed to be like Julia Roberts? Because George Clooney is the Ben Stiller character?
Yeah, but she's not really, like, involved in the capering, and she's, like, an antagonist. Like, one of the things I think the script does well is introduce these plot wrinkles pretty well, right? Eddie, like, goes rogue and tries to take the money out from them. Casey Affleck kind of turns on them, which makes sense for a coward who would shoot Jesse James. It seems exactly like something somebody like him would do. Ben Stiller and the crew have to constantly, like, regroup, and they're not particularly adept at doing that. Which Ben also, though, seems sneaky. They both seem like they're not good at this and somehow super preternaturally good at this. Like, Ben's able to, like, somehow give the security guys a porno magazine at the right time to, like, throw them off, and they sneak by all the cameras and get a car off of an elevator onto the roof where the pool is.
How does that work?
Yeah,
walk me through how you take a car out of an elevator shaft and put it in a pool.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we didn't see that on screen.
You can't tell me? Come on.
They don't know. So how would I know? If they knew, they'd put it in the movie.
Yes. Oh, and then when the other part that was kind of like, why not just have the fucking security guard eat the cake? Because that makes more sense for him to pass out for a while. But then they made him like say, oh, I'm allergic to that. And then she just like tries to run him over with a cart.
Yeah, I thought she was going to like find a way to get the guy to eat the cake or sneak some cake into him.
Yeah.
Maybe they thought the bluntness of the action would be comedic.
Yes, but then I'm like, is that really going to knock him out? He's like a big guy.
Like, you see Noah Baumbach and the Ocean's 11 guy just fighting about how to handle this scene, and ultimately we set up with a half-ass, compromise.
Can you imagine? Noah Baumbach.
And somehow Ben Stiller is able to create a legal document that convinces a high-priced attorney that a court date is changed to a date that normally judges don't work. It just seems odd that they can pull that off.
For some people that seem to like this movie, we're really picking it apart.
Well, the movie was going to be felt like it was going to be like great, like it'd be a fun surprise movie, and the ending just kind of like made no sense and sort of sucked and kind of wrapped abruptly. Like we saw them like reveal the car in the pool, but we don't get to see them enjoy themselves afterwards. We don't get to see.
Yeah, nothing.
The last shot is Ben Stiller walking in jail. Like what am I supposed to feel at that? I don't feel like a catharsis there. I'm like, all right, he atoned for something. He just like went to jail, and like that's it. I don't know. That wasn't enough for me. Mr. Geromini though found something about the ending.
Oh.
Did I find something about the ending?
You did. You sent it to me.
Goodness.
Oh, is it that there was 4 of them and they couldn't decide which one?
Oh, yes.
Not that, but something they didn't end up making.
Yeah, they wanted Eddie Murphy to come back and film a different ending, meeting up with Ben Stiller.
Oh, yeah, he's going to pick him up from jail.
I guess I imagine Eddie now is the one waiting for Ben Stiller outside the jail. But here's the thing, right? He didn't want to come back.
A real 48 hours later.
Yeah, they wanted to shoot this epilogue thing, but they came up with the idea after the fact. They're like, Eddie, would you come back and do this? And he's like, you got to pay me $500,000. And they were like, no, we're not going to do that. Sorry.
I guess he doesn't have a great relation with Brett Ratner.
Okay, we can pick at Eddie here, but I think I would actually pick at the producers. Immediately after I got to the end of the movie, I was like, why didn't we have that scene? Not knowing that this happened. So why weren't you producers in the script writing phase being like, can we add something here?
Oh, my God.
Can we have a little more than just the movie ending with Ben Stiller walking into prison for the next 2 years?
Hold up.
We can still pick at Eddie. He's a producer.
The idea for Tower Heist began development as early as 2005 when Eddie Murphy pitched a concept to producer Brian Grazer and Brett Ratner concerning an all-star cast of black comedians, including Chris Tucker, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, Tracy Morgan, and Martin Lawrence, as a group of disgruntled employees who planned to rob Donald Trump and Trump International Hotel and Tower. The film was originally titled Trump Heist under this concept. Can you imagine? What we could have had.
That, you know what? I would have watched that movie. That would have been hilarious.
And we could have had another Donald Trump cameo.
I mean, we did. Donald Trump gets a big giant thank you at the end of this film. It's our second movie in a row where Donald Trump was somehow a pivotal part of this film.
I mean, a lot of this was filmed at Trump Tower. So.
Yes, active president Donald Trump, a huge boon to Tower Heist and Mr. Popper's Penguins. He must be so proud.
What was going on in 2011 with Trump? Everything's such a blur.
The
now
Celebrity
with him.
Apprentice season 5 or whatever.
Was it? I thought that show was like early 2000s.
Well,
like...
Regular Apprentice was early 2000s.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Yeah, there was all the...
And then regular people being good at business wasn't enough for America anymore. You had to put celebrities on there, including Arsenio Hall, who won the first season of The Celebrity Apprentice.
From 2011 to 2015, he was a guest commentator on Fox and Friends. Oh.
Shocked. I'm shocked.
Aha, 2004 to 2015, yes, The Celebrity Apprentice. Yeah,
Aha.
Right. All right. Well, I mean, I was not paying attention to this guy.
I mean, but it was just the TV landscape. And I was just noticing, I'm like, why can't reality shows just be about people anymore? Wasn't that the whole point, that they're reality-based? And it just felt like, Dancing with the Stars. Like, everybody wanted to see celebrities in these weird situations instead of just, like, regular people.
I want to take a minute to talk about the name of this building.
Okay.
It's just called The Tower.
The Tower.
That's it?
The Tower.
You couldn't come up with a better name?
It's very imposing.
Well, they probably had the Trump Tower thing, but they probably just kept crossing that one out. It's like, just don't say Trump.
Yeah, just Trump.
We
Trump.
don't have it yet. We'll put it in post if we get it. Where are you guys at? The Tower.
Yeah. Or they do like the bad cable TV dubbing, and they're like, we're at Turnip Tower.
That would be a good comedy thing to do. I would enjoy that. Even Turnip Tower is better than just the Tower. You took 2 seconds to think of that.
The Tower feels like something a building like that would be called, though. They have those.
Feels like a game show
here. No, it doesn't. What
It's
are you
not
talking
named after
Tower.
someone
You gotta
famous?
climb the tower.
They have like the estate, the kingdom, the castle. It just doesn't.
Tower's so bland.
Is it bland, perhaps, but also somewhat imposing?
Rewrites of the script gradually moved away from the ensemble of comedians and began to focus on 2 central characters, at which point Murphy left the project. The modified script reminded Ratner of Ocean's 11 remake, a project he had developed but for which he was unavailable due to his commitment to directing Rush Hour 2. The project remained in development for a period of years, but Ratner remained committed to the project, however, having enjoyed the heist films of the 1970s. He cites The Taking of Pelham 123, The Hot Rock, and The Anderson Tapes, and turning down the opportunity to direct other films such as Horrible Bosses, which he produced. Ratner also wanted to work with Murphy, whom Ratner partially credited as inspiring his Rush Hour films. As the script began to be finalized, Murphy was drawn back into the much-changed project after being informed of Ben Stiller's participation, with Murphy being offered the role of Slide. Murphy rejoined as both cast member and producer, along Grazer and Kim Roth.
So I'm confused. He's like, whoa, Ben Stiller? Sign me up. I'm okay. There's no other brothers.
I know you don't like Ben Stiller, but he was hot shit around this time.
Yeah, but does Eddie care? Like, what is it about Ben Stiller that he's like, hot dog? Maybe it was just the producing aspect. He's like, all right, well, this movie's going to make a boatload of money, so might as well just do it. Be on set for 10 days.
It made money. Do you want to know how much money it made?
How much did it cost? Did we talk 75 million, we
75.
said? And then
made 152.
All right, decent.
It kind of doubled it.
Not a huge hit. Yeah, I bet did fine after ancillary markets come into play.
Big rental movie, probably.
Could
back
be.
then.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's got a decent cast. It's got a draw for people.
It's definitely one of the highest rated Brett Ratner movies.
If I saw these trailers, I might have watched it with my AMC pass. I'm like, yeah, that's worth a trip to the theater.
Our friend Roger.
All right.
Roger, Roger, Roger. Roger, 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 Roger. R-O-G-E-R. R-O-G-E-R.
Roger Ebert awarded the film 2.5 out of 4 stars, saying that this isn't a great heist film for a lot of reasons, beginning with the stupidity of its heist plan and the impossibility of these characters even being successful at anything more complex than standing in line.
That's how you really feel, Roger.
This fucking old kook, I love him. But appreciated that the comedy did not go heavy on the excremental, the masturbatory, and the symphonies of 4-letter words, calling it funny in an innocent screwball kind of way.
Yeah, I feel the screwballiness of it. That's what drew me to it, too. It made it easy to, like, the movie didn't... I thought it was fine the movie didn't want to be, like, super big on the heist, because it's like, you're in the wake of these other successful heist films. You don't want to try to be them. We already have them. So I was fine them focusing on the ensemble itself and the ineptitude of the characters. I thought that was reasonable.
Yeah, this wasn't bad. I was pleasantly surprised.
Roger Ebert reviewing this movie means the movie's old. Do you want to know how else this movie's old, Joe?
Oh, there is iPhones, but yes, they're like the first version of an iPhone.
Ben Stiller's phone doesn't have a camera at all.
I saw some flip phones.
He says it, doesn't have it. All right, Toys R Us got a thank you in the credits. Doesn't exist anymore, poor Toys R Us. And Matthew Lauer is a news anchor for the Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah, that was weird.
That stood out to me.
That was the weirdest part of this movie. I was like, oh yeah, that guy.
You got some goodies for us here, Mr. Geromini, you want to share?
I don't understand at the end why Stiller just gives up the ledger. I understand for plot points, he's using it as leverage, but maybe give that to your lawyer and let them work it out. Because as soon as you give them the ledger, they have the ledger. They don't have to do anything. It's not like you own this thing.
That's such a good point.
Yeah, the plan didn't make any sense. We already complained about it. I'm not talking about the plan making no sense or Téa Leoni's character making no sense. I've accepted this, and I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, Téa Leoni's motivation is like, I'm horny?
I'm horny, but also I really want to help this guy I hate for whatever reason.
It's so strange.
Like, well, oh no, somebody's robbing the guy who robbed everybody else. All right, just sit back and keep it to yourself. What do you care? I just don't get it. She seems to do everything to skirt the law when it comes to him, except for this, for whatever reason.
You know, she's kind of playing like the cop version of her character in Spanglish.
I
just
guess.
Like, because she's just like not put together at all.
Yeah.
And
she's there to be the woman.
I guess she's the Julia Roberts.
I think her character's better fleshed in Spanglish.
Yeah, well, definitely, because she's like the second build character. Casey Affleck is in Ocean's 11.
Whoa.
Did you know that?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, he's like not like the one.
Minor.
He's like definitely in the ensemble. He's hanging out with your guy from those CBS shows, Scott Conn.
In Ocean's 11? Scott Conn's in Ocean's 11?
Yeah, of course. That's like his prime, like, I'm in a movie time.
I don't remember that at all. Ocean's 11?
Then he stops being in movies.
I remember him in Meet Dave.
Oh my god! Fucking forgot he was in Meet Dave. He's one of those cops.
He's one of the cops.
Oh, Meet Dave. What a travesty.
Yeah.
That was a rough one. I think Eddie would have been much happier on this set than Meet Dave.
Other good things for us, Mr. Geromini?
I gotta say,
yeah,
I kind of liked this film.
Yeah, I think the movie's kind of likable. It needed to stick a landing a little better, but I think it was very reasonable. I thought the dropping a car between multiple stories was very effective because I hate heights and I didn't like watching it.
I thought it looked good. I thought this movie looked pretty good for the most part.
Yeah, very reasonable.
that stunt that they were doing with the car, I was like, oh, the green screens are probably there, but it like blended well.
Yeah, it's sort of the only stunt in the film. I guess you have 2 different car chases, but those feel very brief. This was like a very big sequence.
The French Connection scene, like the homage to it, is literally like 5 seconds long, and I clocked it, and I'm like, what was that? It was so strange. But I'm glad he got to do it. Good for him.
Some of the humor also I found quite effective. I like quite a bit when they had to shoplift stuff and one of the guys eats earring.
Yeah, but he does it really weirdly. He won't take his hands out of his pocket. He just bends down.
Hungry hippo.
Yeah, he's like a bird.
I liked it. Now I'm falling off on it.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons to not like it. It's not a 4-star movie, right? But it's reasonable.
Who's the most this guy really doesn't fit with this crew? Is it Matthew Broderick?
No, I think he does. He's like, because he's the math guy,
so?
He's the nerd. They bring him in specifically for those skills.
Did he utilize those skills at all?
Was it Casey Affleck then?
That's the thing. Casey Affleck doesn't seem to have a skill.
And he's like, I'm going back. They gave me a job again. And I'm like, what?
Okay, so that's another plot point. It's like, why? He just got fired and wasn't even good at the job he already had. Now you're going to bring him back to run the whole damn place? That made no sense.
And then he leaves. He leaves because this is...
I thought it was a good twist to like, all right, somebody from the group is done and now you have this extra threat. Like, I thought that was a smart wrinkle. I thought the justification for it was very poor. I wish they could have found any other reason.
Yes, I agree.
So, like, I guess that's Casey Affleck's problem is he doesn't have a thing. Like, he does the same thing Ben Stiller does, which is know everything about the hotel. We don't need 2 guys to do that. So he made sense to, like, spin off.
Yeah, I mean, he's like 3rd or 4th build, but he's still a big part of the movie, even when he's, like, dropping in and out. I don't know.
Yeah, he was, like, the number 2 for Ben Stiller.
Michael Pena. So he had done $1 Million Baby.
Yeah.
At that point. That was, like, his big thing he had done. Was... End of Watches the next year. That's another like big movie for him. Oh, Crash. Yeah, that's his like big like I did a scene in Crash.
Oscar-winning Crash?
I'm like probably the best part about Crash, which is saying a lot.
I am the good part about Crash.
He's in his own heist movie apparently. I never clocked him in Gone in 60 Seconds. Is he really in that?
Maybe briefly.
With Scott Conn, you know.
Everything comes back to Scott Conn.
Have you seen Gone in 60 Seconds, Patrick?
Yes, but like in 2002 or something.
Do you know who plays, I believe, plays the mother of Nicolas Cage and...
No, I don't. I promise you.
Giovanna Ribisi?
No.
Grace Zabriskie?
Oh, she's in her mom era. Good for her.
Yeah, she's always been in her mom era, right?
I guess, yeah. What is a young Zabriskie doing?
I don't know.
What does pre-Twin Peaks Zabriskie do?
Norma Ray and An Officer and a Gentleman.
Yeah, that's sort of it. I can think of Officer and a Gentleman. That's the only one that comes to mind. This is another movie where a guy clearly should have gone to white collar prison, but we see Alan Alda going to like regular people prison at the end of this film.
Yeah, Mike. So yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm just looking at Michael Pena right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's a very exciting list there.
Oh, he had World Trade Center was also big. That was...
Yeah, I've never heard of that movie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
No.
That was one of the 9/11 movies after...
Maybe that's why I got lost in the shuffle.
It's Oliver Stone with Nicolas Cage. And I believe it's Nicolas Cage and Michael Pena are the 2 officers like are trapped under the buildings.
The 2 officers, sans gentlemen. You want some Drew Carey musical licensing rights here, Joe?
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
Moon over Parma, bring my love to me tonight. Guide her to Eastlake.
All right, Drew Carey wanting to go to the singles meeting, but it's no fatties allowed, so he's got to lose some weight real quick.
No fatties allowed.
That's what he's told. No fatties allowed.
Pre-Ozempic error.
Yes.
Yikes.
But he's having a hard time losing weight the week before. He's been on a dieting for a couple weeks, but it's not working out. So for the last week, he just decides to eat nothing. Well, of course, the hunger goes to his head when he's at the event, and he starts dreaming of a turkey in a Trainspotting-esque daydream montage, and the turkey's doing a little strip club scene and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, that song is done to the music of a John Lennon song about turkeys. Obviously, they can't afford John Lennon music.
John Lennon sings a song about turkeys. Huh?
In the when he's in the Plastic Ono band.
Okay.
He does a song about turkeys. So we have that during the sexy turkey dance sequence.
And it's a sexy song?
It feels like it would play at a strip club, not per se sexy.
Okay. I'll listen to it after we're done recording.
And that just got replaced with some kind of generic clubby kind of song thing. I don't even think it was turkey related.
Just loses the whole bit.
Yeah, we lost the little... I mean, visually you still get that train spotting homage, but that's pretty much... it's all gone there. Then, of course, there is a whole episode that gets cut. One full episode just gone.
Oh, no.
Because it's got like 13 different musical cues because the episode is about a karaoke competition.
Well, that was never going to work.
Yeah, just impossible. Just too many different things to care about. All big hit songs. All actors singing along to the music themselves. Those rights theoretically would have been cheaper because the characters are the ones singing the song. So you really only need the publishing rights to the music.
Yeah, that should be a lot cheaper, too.
Should be a lot cheaper, but still extremely expensive, I guess. So they just said, all right, it's the last of the 4 episodes that gets cut from the whole show of this run.
How does that work on the streamer episode numbering wise?
They just skip it. So it says episode 15, and then it goes straight to episode 17.
Yikes.
This might sound a little rude on my part.
Yeah.
But this seems like it's been Drew Carey's baby. And, you know, it was obviously important to him. The guy can, I believe, afford to buy this himself and pay for the right. He has so much fucking money. How does he not have so much fucking money? Take care of your art, Drew.
Yeah. Yeah, you're listening, Drew? We're calling you out. You should have just paid for the music. You could do it.
Just buy it and put it. I'm sure he still has to have fans, not just you. There's going to be dozens of them out there.
Dozens of us. Dozens.
I'm one of them. I used to watch the show. I just want to watch it in its correct form.
I know. It's sad.
In HD.
We had a good run here in season 8 where we weren't getting bogged down in the music stuff, and then we got like 3 in a row. The last one for this episode is...
Cut an episode? That's brutal.
Drew Carey here's how old this show is. He wins a vacation on eBay. He bids a vacation on eBay to get a cheap vacation because they can't afford a travel agent. So they win this trip to Hawaii, but then Drew has to go to summer school so he can get better at his job and make his bosses happy, but he wants to sneak away. And he's just sad because he's like, man, when I was a kid, we used to have 3 months of summer, and now it's 2 weeks, and now I just have a weekend and blah. So at the end, though, he goes on the trip, but the trip goes horribly, and then he gets caught having sneaked away by his bosses. So he kind of got screwed out of the whole deal, just to be like out in the sun for a couple hours and then get horribly sunburned. And then that episode ends, and there's like a little song, Mourning the End of Summer. That gets cut, and now it just felt like some random MASH-style music put there at the end, the theme of MASH type of thing. Yeah, it's something along those lines, just this kind of mournful thing, but not really about summer. That one was a fine replace, or a reasonable replace, but didn't really add that much.
I had a MASH quote fact, if you want to hear it.
Give me a MASH fact.
The song was written by Robert Altman's son. That's the lyrics.
You think, Robert Altman was like, hey, son, do we need to ever talk? You know, you can tell me anything, right? I'm a little nervous.
You've heard the lyrics?
Yeah.
They're not in the main...
Surprisingly, ABC did not want that for the TV show version.
It's in the movie, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Because I've heard that fucking song all throughout my childhood because my grandmother was obsessed with MASH.
Sure.
So it was on almost every day because when I come home from school, it's just playing in repeats. And then I know the theme song by heart. And then when I went to go through my Robert Altman series like a couple years ago, I'm like, there's lyrics?
Yeah.
Oh, they're really depressing.
Yeah. It would have been funny if the show did have the lyrics, because then you'd come home and your grandmother's hearing like, suicide is painless.
Painless.
You're like, Grandma, are you okay? Do you need special medicine?
I mean, yeah, seriously, it's pretty sad.
All right, Mr. Geromini, rapid fire the last of your thoughts on the movie for us before we wrap up.
I don't understand how you're supposed to access this safe if it's buried in concrete. What was Alan Alda's plan?
Well, apparently you can
you
can smash it open.
Seems like a bad plan.
You're only needing it in case of an emergency. You don't care about your apartment at that point.
Yeah, but you can just hide it behind a picture or something.
No, then they find it easily then. You want to hide the safe.
Well, you hide another picture behind it.
If I'm hiding a safe with theoretically $10-20 million, I'm okay hiding it behind a wall I'll have to break in case of emergency. That's fine with me.
It's going to be a little less because now you got to pay to
Yeah, But you don't. You're fleeing the country, probably.
That does make some degree of sense.
Yeah.
It just felt weird to me.
I think it's weirder to hide your $20-40 million into a car.
Yeah.
Made of gold?
I think that's more ridiculous to me. Yeah, to melt down, to turn that $40 million into gold, to then convert that gold into the shape of a car and paint over it to look like Steve McQueen's thing.
I mean, it is nice
Where's
when
Steve McQueen's actual car?
opening up boxes and just picking up gold pieces of a car at the end of the movie. Go. They got the rims.
Yeah, we see everybody that aren't main characters get a decent epilogue wrap-up. Odd choice movie.
Do they even
Some of the
know,
little
though?
people.
If you got like a golden rim, you'd be like, what is this? Did I order this?
Yeah, I wonder how they determine, like, who's getting what amount of gold. Like, somebody got, like, a big grill and somebody just got, like, a little carburetor thing. And I go, that feels like it's worth a lot less.
Yeah, they all, like, weighed him out and, like...
Did they not pay enough into their pension fund? Like, they'd only been working there a couple years or whatever?
I do. Perhaps this is an indication of why this movie's old, but Lester's worked for almost 30 years and his lifetime savings is $73K.
You know what, though? I'm not surprised.
Do they not pay doormen well?
No, they don't. Those guys have to work all the time.
It's in New York, though. I don't know. I don't know how things work there.
Listen, Mr. White Collar Man over there preaching. He's like, you guys aren't working hard enough, doormen.
Me?
30 years?
Yeah.
That's it. He just had it in a box somewhere.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to. He's got it in a savings account, making his, like, point-something percentage every year off of it. That's it. Rich people, they invest.
Also, what was their plan to get $20 million out of the hotel? They didn't have any bags. It's 400-something odd pounds of dollars.
Or just so many gold bars, if that was going to be the thing, too.
Yeah, we all know the plan wasn't well planned, even though it seemed to go off mostly fine.
It did go pretty well.
Still like this film, though. So.
A reasonable heist film. Very reasonable. They're all sort of ridiculous in their own ways. Okay, what are your last looks there, Mr. Geromini?
Well, basically just said it. Decent film.
Yeah.
I think it has a weak grasp of the legal system, but there's some good jokes in here. Rainy Saturday afternoon kind of watch.
This was a good example of Eddie's everyman comedy, like you said?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Fast talking Eddie.
Yeah, what's your last looks here?
A nice return to form for Eddie. Happy to see him at least look like he's having a good time. There's like Eddieisms like all over it, like when he's talking. Just like his little stuff he does, which I appreciate. And just to see him in a different mode, it was nice because he's like it's been in kid mode for a while now.
Yeah, his kids are old enough now. He's like, all right, I can make adult movies for you guys now. You guys can watch this stuff.
Just to, put a pin in it right now, I believe this is the last Eddie movie for several years.
That's what happens when there's no Shreks in the canon.
I just want to confirm this is... No, okay, sorry. He's got one more. We have one more Eddie. I don't know. I have no idea what...
We have one more Eddie ever?
No. Well, before he goes away. Goes away for a long time. And then we're doing a lot more gyms. We got like several gyms coming up.
Jim's going to finally overtake Eddie for the first time in like 20 years.
Eddie's just been shooting him out. That was what Jim was doing in the 90s. Eddie was going a little slower.
Then Jim took a little break at the end of the 90s and in the 2000s, and Eddie just got like a huge lead on him.
Well, it seemed like Jim was like trying to go for like prestige shit. Like, the Majestic.
Jim got a lot more choosier with his projects then, but it also made sense because he was making more money than any other actor. He didn't need to be working all the time.
Well, so wasn't Eddie. Wasn't he?
Maybe Eddie likes the money. I don't know. But Eddie also has children, and Jim does not.
Yes.
So, like, that certainly, Jim can be like, I'll just do whatever.
You got last looks?
Yeah, why does Eddie Murphy do this movie? Well, I guess they begged him and paid him enough, and he doesn't have to be on set half the time, so it's a pretty easy job for him.
I mean, it sounds like he wanted to make this film.
I mean, Joe, you said there's a lot of Eddieisms in there. Maybe part of the pitch was like, you just come in and like you can kind of make up a lot of your own dialogue, write a lot of your own scenes, and we'll all act around you or like play off of you.
Well, like the Germination was like his idea, and then they just kind of like took it away from him and then changed the whole idea. And then like, do you still want to be in it? And he's like, yes. Yeah. Like, sure. He has 10 children.
Yeah, a good reason to need to make lots of money.
And he recently got divorced, so... Oh, no, recently got married. Sorry, he recently got married. Congratulations.
Like a year ago he got married?
Last year, yes, last year.
Good for you, Eddie. Finding true love. So an excellent reason why Eddie needs to do movie after movie after movie. Yeah, why does Eddie Murphy do this movie? He's got young mouths to feed. He's gonna do it.
You think he's got more kids coming?
He's like that football player, Mr. Geromini, right? The one with 4 kids on the way from 4 different mothers.
Oh, our wide receiver, Stephon Diggs?
Yeah.
Play the football music, please.
Yeah, there you go. There's some football around the world for you there, Joe.
Oh, cool. I like it. He's 64. Eddie is 64 this year.
A young man. Young old man.
You know, Antonio Cromartie has 14 kids with 8 women.
I know, but like Stephon Diggs has them all coming at the same time. That's what's wild to me.
Embarrassing. What the hell?
Like at some point you realize, like, I guess I gotta wrap this up. Like I gotta clearly do something to prevent pregnancy from happening because I seem to be. After the second one, you're like, fuck.
You know, there is a thing that you could do to just prevent the male from having any more kids. And then he can just keep doing whatever he wants to do.
You're right. It's called abstinence. It's the one true
That's
form. Right. Well, the only 100% successful.
Bravo.
Abstinence. You hearing that, little Joe over there?
He's not in the room anymore.
Bring him back.
He is the reason why it was here. Is abstinence was not practiced.
Yes, clearly, yes. Joe, little horn dog Joe.
Well, I mean, he was planned.
All right, I'd like to thank Lev Van Rensselaer for minding those audio boards and keeping us on so slippery smooth. I'd like to thank Mr. Geromini for stopping by.
Thanks for having me. I'm waving. You just can't see it.
Okay, I'd like to thank Joe Vekeman for hanging out.
Oh, thank you.
And I am your host, Patrick Scale. You can find our features, documentary, short films, video essays, animations, behind-the-scenes footage, and so much more at quixoticunited.com and social media, presumably with a similar-sounding name. Thank you all for listening. Joe, say goodnight.
Good night.
Do I get to say goodnight too, or is that just a Joe thing?
Yeah, just Joe.
It's the Disco Frog.
Mr. Geromini, explain to Joe your very exciting big news.
Joe, big news today. Big news.
Not today, your business venture.
Oh, the business venture?
Yeah,
no, I want to talk about something else first.
Okay.
Joe, it's very important that you realize that today is the first day I can officially run for U.S. president.
Oh, congratulations.
Do you know what he's implying there, Joe?
You're 35?
Correct.
Birthday?
Yes.
On this very day.
Oh, you're spending it with us? Oh,
I'm so glad
that's
you
very
remembered.
sweet.
I'm spending it with you and my job, the 2 most important things in my life.
No. It means a lot to me. I know it's not true, but it's nice to hear.
It certainly means a lot to my employer.
Yeah. Yeah, what is your employer doing to celebrate your birthday?
Absolutely nothing.
Well, that doesn't sound very kind of them.
I guess that they are paying me for my services.
Yeah, they were going to do that tomorrow, too.
Yeah.
Are they going to help you with your campaign for president?
I don't think so.
No contributions?
I don't know. Maybe if you remember when Mitt Romney ran for president, it was not a great thing that he used to work for that other company.
Okay.
But maybe it'll be a boon for me when I run.
Your company's like, nah, we're going to throw in with The Rock. Sorry there, Mr. Geromini.
I understand his broad-based appeal and movie star actor good looks, but I think I'm funnier than The Rock, so...
I mean, The Rock's sense of humor has waned.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad we mentioned my birthday, but as Mr. Skeyhill also alluded to, I am officially licensed by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts to give fortunes now.
Oh.
I bet you didn't think you needed a license to do that, did you, Joe?
I never thought of it.
Well, it seemed that the town board Mr. Geromini had to go to get the license also didn't know that.
It's in the law. I'm, as you know, a dutiful person. Tries to follow the law in all areas of my life. And I just couldn't be telling fortunes without the approval of the state.
You know what? I think I did know this because there was a Boy Meets World episode about this.
There was an episode of Boy Meets World where somebody needed to get a fortune-telling license.
It was a Halloween episode. She points to it on the wall. She was appointed by the state.
I guess these selectmen members needed to be watching Boy Meets World.
A lot of life lessons to be learned from early 90s to 2000s era comedy.
It's such a good show. Leave it alone.
What's the year on Boy Meets World?
93 to 2000. You're welcome.
7 years.
7 great seasons. Only a little bit of drop off at the end because they were definitely like, what are we doing? And then they rushed to college years. That's on Disney.
That would make sense. It was a Disney show. That's why I never watched it.
There's a Girl Meets World show?
Ah, of course, with Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, this lady I don't know.
Yeah, well, she's taking over the world.
Well, she's doing it under my watch, and I'll never know.
Yeah, okay.
She'll be president, and I'll be like, who? Who are we talking about?
She's very, very fun. She's got a very, very silly sense of humor. She could be the next Rock.
Just, somebody I don't hear about until we have to do a podcast.
I mean, sure. She's got plenty of movies. Got like 6 or 7 that we could do.
No, too early. We can't do this yet.
Yeah, she's not really a what the hell happened to them. She's a really, whoa, what's happening? Wow, there's so many good fucking little trivia bits for this. I'll try to pick out some good ones.
Okay, Mr. Geromini got ahead of it and sent me some as well. So
couldn't wait. I couldn't wait.
Yeah, you guys can fight over this.
All right. I didn't know I had some competition.
All right, well, can you use your fortune-telling skills to tell us how this episode's going to go, Mr. Geromini?
Pretty good.
Okay, is that what the birds in the sky have told you?
You know, I didn't take a bird reading today. I just looked at my toothpaste bottle.
Oh, yeah, that is a form.
Which is a more modern take on fortune-telling. And as you near the end of the toothpaste bottle, your life improves markedly.
Okay.
And I'm right at the tail end of my bottle.
Okay, well, that's good news. I'll drink the water and then we'll go.